The first images of British soldiers working on the ground in Somalia have emerged, raising concerns that their presence could inflame Islamist tensions. Well, for more, we're joined by Charlotte Cross, who's been looking at the story. Charlotte, where's this come from?
Well, today's Times newspaper reports that two British soldiers in uniform were seen about 20 miles outside their main base in Mogadishu, in an area which, until as recently as May, was an al-Shabaab militant stronghold. But it's the photographs which are the most astonishing aspect of the story, because it's the first time we've seen photos of British soldiers on the ground in uniform in Somalia. And it looks like they've been taken with the soldiers' consent, although you can't identify the soldiers in the pictures. One of them appears to be a medic in the Parachute Regiment, and according to the report, they were seen walking along the edge of a refugee camp, chatting to children and shaking hands.
And why didn't we know this kind of detail of what they were doing before?
Well, for a number of years now, British troops have been involved in training African Mission in Somalia soldiers from North Africa, AMISOM soldiers, who then go on to operate in Somalia. For example, there's a permanent international training team in Sierra Leone, and it's a good way of assisting in the fight against militant groups across North Africa by proxy, if you like, so without inflaming Islamist tensions by putting British boots on the ground. So it's probably because this mission does involve putting British boots on the ground that it's been kept under the radar.
And what's the MOD saying about this?
Well, the MOD have said they have not put the story out proactively. It's a leak that was on an African website and then picked up by the Times. The MOD have issued a statement admitting that a small military support team has deployed to Mogadishu to support AMISOM for 6 months, which might be extended. It complements cross-governmental efforts in support of the British government's strategy on Somalia. Now, back in May, DFID committed £69 million every year until 2015 to fund aid projects in Somalia to help stabilise the country. So this mission could be in support of that. So it's likely that the troops out there are probably monitoring the situation on the ground, gathering information about future aid projects and generally advising and doing low-level training.
All right, Charlotte, thank you for that.